Wow, this wine is quite grippy. You know, it sort of grips your mouth. I have not found a better pairing. Hello there again, everyone. It's me, Lionel Lau, the founder of dineout.com and your friendly neighborhood wine and spirits expert. How's everyone doing? So we're gonna wrap up our series on pairing local Malaysian food with wines. To me, one of the quintessential pairings, and I'm gonna challenge it a little bit, right? So what am I talking about? I'm talking about the Cantonese roast duck with Pinot Noir. Now, the Cantonese roast duck is different from the Peking duck that some people may know, where you just eat the skin and all that. But otherwise, it is a duck where you eat the whole thing, you roast it, and usually they stuff it with some herbs, and then they roast it, and it's crispy on the skin, and then it's very, very juicy on the inside. It's considered game meat, right? So duck is a little bit gamey, a little bit stronger taste, and so forth. And Pinot just has this affinity for it. Pinot Noir, one of the more fickle grapes. I can't remember which winemaker once said that it's more fickle than a woman. It's a very, very sensitive grape, very thin skin, but yet it makes some of the best wines in the world, especially in Burgundy, right? All Burgundy reds are primarily Pinot Noir. But one country has challenged it in recent years, and that's none other than our friends down south, New Zealand. Now, our friends in New Zealand, especially in central Otago, has made some of the best Pinots in the world. And this is a place where it has probably the southernmost vineyards in the world. Central Otago is so rugged, the sky is so low. I've never been there, but just from photos and from what people tell me about that place, it's rugged, it's snow-capped mountains, it looks like an amazing place. And their Pinots, they're aromatic, they're big, they're nothing shy about them. They are Pamela Anderson right in your face. So we start with the Pinot, and like I've done in the entire series, we've paired it we've challenged the wines with another wine. And the other wine that I have got today, it's primarily a Syrah blend. I'll get down to it, but the first wine that we want to taste is from an estate winery called Wild Earth. I think it's a very apt name. It's a wild country in central Otago is what I've been told. And so this is their basic Pinot Noir. They have a reserve Pinot, and I believe they have like a special selection Pinot. But this is the Wild Earth Pinot from central Otago. And this is 2014, so it's got a bit of age on it already. As you can tell from the color, it is very, very dark, deep purple, but wow, the nose. Really, really perfumed nose, as I would expect from Central Otago Pinots. It doesn't have like what they have in Burgundy, which a lot of time you get that forest floor, and you get some of that, what they call the barnyard characters. This is just perfume, really, really. The nose is dark cherries, plums, violets, not new leather, but used leather, mushrooms, full of mushrooms and a bit of smokiness, probably from the char of the wood. But wow, it's so perfumed, right? So let's swirl it. And as we always say, taste the wine first. Sweet plums, dark cherries, not red cherries, dark cherries. Hints of a little bit of spice, and I get that oakiness at the end. But very, very fine tannins. So let's have a bit of duck with the jus and a little touch of the chili sauce as well. Wow. Very complex flavors. I start to get the mushrooms, I get a bit of the forest floor coming out now. Definitely a lot of mushrooms. And you know, it actually lightens the wine. It feels more medium bodied. When you taste it earlier, it was more medium plus, I would say. And the acidity just cleanses it. Very nice. Actually, it makes, apart from the forest floor, some sweet cherries coming through. Very nice, very nice. And now we come to wine number 2. So this is a very interesting wine. Tesalia, owned by an Englishman or English family that moved to Spain, fell in love with Cadiz and Andalusian mountains. And in that area, they're highly influenced by 2 oceans. Quite unique, right? The Mediterranean Sea and the Atlantic Ocean. And of course, you have the Andalusian mountains. So quite a unique area. And he's produced this wine, the winery is called Tesalia, or Tesalia, I hope I pronounced it correctly. And this is their ARX. This is a blend of Syrah, or Syrah, their Tinto Rota, which is their local grape. And then you've got Petit Verdot and a bit of Cabernet Sauvignon in it. It's a big wine, it is a big wine. But I chose this because I felt maybe Syrah would also work with that gamey character of the duck. You can see from the color that this is has quite a deep, dark red, maybe with a bit of a purple edge. Oh, black fruit. I smell ink, cocoa, vanilla. Some cedar. You know, you get the yok choy. The bitter yok choy, not the nice smelling sweet yok choy. You get that sort of bitter, bitter herbs. I don't know how else to describe that. Yeah, for sure. Deep, dark fruit. I can feel the grip. Toasty, I can feel that toasted notes from the wood. Wow, this wine is quite grippy. You know, it sort of grips your mouth. Let's try duck. Okay, it made it drier even, a little bit more grippy, but not in a bad way. And you get that, so you keep pursing your lips because it's sort of sticky. It doesn't wash it away. It doesn't really do anything to the taste of the duck, nor does the duck taste make anything to the wine. It just makes it a little bit grippier. The dark fruit comes out maybe a little bit more intense. But other than that, it doesn't really change anything. So there you have it. Again, another challenger. Very good wine nonetheless, but the Pinot wins again. I have not found a better pairing. I may be wrong. More than happy for people to comment, tell us what they found to work better with roast duck than a Pinot if they have found any. And bear in mind, Burgundy is Pinot, right? But I have not found a better pairing with Cantonese roast duck. Really, I have tried a lot of wines, but I don't know, I may not have tried the one. And if you have discovered something better than Pinot with Cantonese roast duck, please let me know. Otherwise, the Pinot is it, you know? And this one is a great expression of it, the Wild Earth Pinot Noir. This is available on Dine Out, of course, at $285. I didn't say wine Pinots were cheap. Unfortunately, it's very difficult to find a good Pinot at a very, very low price. And Central Otago, it's all the way down south. It is a difficult place to make a lot of wine, but it is the wines are extremely aromatic. They're Pinot, so you got to try them. ARX by Tesalia. If you're looking for a big, full-bodied, dark, inky, Syrah base, this is a very interesting wine. Don't forget, Spain is one of the top 3 producers of wines in the world. We are now lucky enough that we are starting to get wines from all over parts of Spain and not just Rioja. And there's so much more to explore in Spain. This is available also on Dine Out at $165. It's a very good price for wonderful wine. I think I'm going to keep some of that and try it with some lamb. I think that would do really well. Otherwise, the next time you have Cantonese roast duck, Central Otago Pinots. With that, I'd like to thank everyone, and I hope that you will like and subscribe on our YouTube channel. And please tell us what you would like me to taste, our challenges, and we'll be more than happy to try them. See you again soon. Bye.